So we're back again with Drew. Thanks for having me back, Drew. I appreciate it.
You're welcome.
And you have even more cars, apparently.
Yeah.
And mostly, let's see what's
this one.
Garage number 2. I like how you have this like big reveal while your cars are in.
Ta-da!
Oh, what? You have a Porsche?
Yeah. This. I love this thing.
Oh my gosh! Wait, what? Okay,
Yeah.
so
This. I love this car.
how did you get this car, Drew?
So I found this on the Porsche Club of America's website, out of Idaho.
Wow.
Boise, and I was looking for a G body 3.2 from 84 to 89, and I wanted an 87 to 89 with the G50 gearbox. So I was looking. I wanted a Guards red or a silver or a blue, and then this one popped up, and I loved the very monochromatic black against the white, and it's an 87, and it's got all original paint, all original interior.
I like how you tell the story where you're like, honey, I didn't want a Porsche. It just came to me.
Yeah.
I was looking online, and all of a sudden this Porsche is like, hey,
Yeah.
look at me. Like, I wasn't even looking for a white Porsche, but suddenly
It just showed up.
you're a victim. You're victimized by your own, like, it's not your fault.
No.
This happens.
They
Porsche
are
happens.
so much fun. I mean, completely analog. You drive the new ones now, they're amazing, but the computer controls everything. This thing is just no power steering, no power brakes. I mean, it's just raw. It's amazing. And so one night after I got it, had a couple glasses of red wine, got on eBay, and I said, you know what? It's because it's got the original Blaupunkt stereo in it with the cassette.
Okay.
So I managed to find all cassettes from 1987.
Yes.
It's amazing how many great albums came out in 87.
Dude.
Yeah.
This is.
So yeah, the
Go Fear the Reaper.
These
yeah,
are
Pink
all
Floyd.
87.
Wow. Okay. Look, you're right. This is. Okay. Now I
Amazing.
have the soundtrack for this car in my head.
Yes.
playing.
So whenever I get in it, I always stick a tape in.
Yeah.
And say, I'm
That's
back
awesome.
in 87.
Yeah.
I'm reliving my 80s.
I love it. This is the car that everyone had on their wall on a poster as a kid.
Yeah.
It was always some lady trying to wash it the best she could.
Yeah.
But usually got all the soap on her by accident. I don't know why it happens.
That's right.
And they're just trying to get this car.
Especially with the whale tail.
Yeah, it just happens. And even there were even video games where I think it was called Narc, where you could drive this car as a Narc,
really?
driving around. Yeah. It was red, I think. Or you could do a white one, I think, also. But the whale tail.
Yeah.
Man.
It's cool.
Look at this.
It came from the factory without the whale tail and the aero kit, which was a little spoiler in the front.
Okay.
And the whale tail, but somebody over the years, I'm the 5th owner. Somebody over the years had added it, which is totally fine with me.
How are you finding the Porsche scene in Georgia?
It's really good, especially the vintage stuff. There's a lot of get-togethers, cars and coffee kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's cool.
And I met a guy down in Decatur Derek, who's got a beautiful 912, and we'll meet up and look at all the old cars. But it's a good scene.
Can we get inside?
Of course, yeah.
Oh man, everything. It's beautiful, Drew.
Yeah.
Look at this.
All original.
Wow.
It's cool.
Come, Drew. Let's go for a ride.
Let's do it.
Oh my gosh. Look at that. I can smell. Oh, it smells so good.
I know. I am gonna create a Porsche interior candle.
You
one
do.
day.
You do.
So,
Yeah. Wow.
It feels like we're in Miami Vice or something. Isn't it?
Man, this is amazing.
They're cool.
It just kind of, you know what it is? It hugs you.
It
See,
does.
it's just like,
Porsche knows how to do it.
yeah. Oh man, all original.
All original. Yeah.
Wow. Down the deck and
That's what I loved about it.
It's the smell. The smell
I know,
is awesome.
right?
It's really good. And you got a sunroof?
Yeah.
Dude.
Electric sunroof.
This is sick. Okay, but this is not why I came here. I came to look at bugs.
All right, let's do
So
it.
you got another bug, right? Because Drew has all the cars apparently.
Yeah.
Wow. Just one more time. Look at this Porsche. Yeah. So you have this kind of dilemma every day. Like, what do I take? Do I take out the Bronco? Do I take out the Sun Beetle? Do I take out the
It
Porsche?
all depends on the weather as well.
Yeah, for sure.
This has air conditioning, but it doesn't work very well. They never did.
Sure.
So.
And then of course, you have.
Yeah. So this is the one you saw at John's.
Yeah. Look at
This is a cool. I wanted a Patina Beetle for a long time.
What year? 60.
60.
60.
It's a 60. It's that first gen.
Man.
36 horsepower.
Okay, so before you had this car, what were you doing? How'd you find it? Walk me through it.
Well, I'm pretty much on Facebook Marketplace constantly.
Yeah, it's Drew's Marketplace.
That's
now.
right.
You
That's
gotta
right.
rename it after you.
Yeah, that's our new auto trader, right? So
It is. The people there are really great, and if you find a person who loves their car like what you do,
Yeah.
you're gonna find someone who's like in a position where they are transitioning or they're moving and they can take it with them, or they want to get something else.
Well, this guy was at he's a hot rod guy, and he was at a show, and he ended up buying it, and he liked the way it looked and everything. And I actually traded him a watch for it.
Wait, wait. So you can trade, okay, hold on.
Yeah.
You can get paint jobs for Broncos, for Jack Daniels.
Yes.
And you can get bugs for watches.
Yes.
Who are your friends? How
Yeah.
come I don't
well,
know
you
them?
just you don't know unless you ask. And you're like,
Right.
hey, you want to trade a watch? He's like, yeah, okay.
Okay, so this is a watch.
This is the watch bug.
The watch bug. I love it. Okay, so you met with him. He's like, yeah, this is the Beetle.
Yeah.
And you fell in love with it right away because
I did, because I love the
gorgeous.
patina. I mean, it's crazy because I think the weather stripping is actually, you can see where people have put like caulking around the window. I got caught in the rain one night. The windshield wipers don't work, so I got caught in the rain at night, couldn't see anything, and water's coming through the windshield.
These bugs, Drew, are environmentally significant or safe because whatever the environment outside is what the environment's inside.
That's
if it's
exactly
hot outside,
right.
it's hot inside.
That is
Wet
right.
outside, wet inside. And you could really feel the environment.
Yeah.
You're one with it. I just love these little turn signals here.
Yeah, I mean,
just fun.
it's really cool. I put the smoothie wheels on it,
yeah.
the dome caps.
Yeah.
There was some damage on the front of the hood, so I found an old license plate that said
cool.
safety
Can
pays.
you lift it for me?
Yeah, somebody added these really cool.
Oh yeah, those are fun too. It gives it more character. It makes it more like Mad Max kind of. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. Did you do this?
Yeah,
That's
so I just gotta
great.
cut that out.
It's great. The color, yeah. Wow. This is awesome.
Yeah, it's a little rat rod,
Yeah, I totally love it. Yeah.
but she drives really nice.
But the handlebar bumper, right? Or not handlebar, I'm sorry. Is it called towel? There's a term for this, and I believe it has to do with like towel bar.
Yeah, because it looks like a towel bar.
Yeah, from a bathroom of the nicest Airbnbs.
That's right.
I do like also the globes with the inside.
Yeah, that's when they
indicator.
had that really nice headlight style.
Those are great. Look at this, and this roof rack, dude. So this is different. I haven't seen these before, right?
So there's a guy
Drew knows all the guys.
west of Atlanta, and he makes these by hand. He just
okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it looks fairly period correct, and
It's awesome. I wanted
yeah.
it because he does a really nice job, and it's period looking, right? So, and I
Yeah.
like the patina it gives it.
And I'm seeing some kind of like logo in here. Letters.
Yeah, I noticed that as well.
REC.
I noticed that as well. And there's
OL.
well,
I'm not good at Wordle or whatever.
I can't figure out what that said, but I came out here one day, and it was cool in the morning, and it was little. There was like dew on it, and you can see old stickers on here.
Okay.
And there was some like naked lady sticker on the back window.
Honey, I'm gonna go spend time with my car. Oh my gosh.
I got a picture of it.
I see like BECO something. I don't know.
I think somebody
BOLD.
was racing this.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Doing something with it, but they did
it's
something.
It's a race bug.
It's cool, but I think the weather stripping, everything is real. You can actually see through it.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
These are how my joints
But I wouldn't
feel.
change a thing.
No. What are you talking about?
And it's got the
so much character.
It's got the original.
Oh wait, before the engine, what is this?
Oh yeah.
Kennedy for president?
Yeah, 1960. We're in 60, man. Yeah.
Dude, I like the way you embrace the decade. You're like, this is the 60s, Kennedy for president, all the things. Wow. Okay. Nice.
Yeah, she runs great.
All right, let's hear it.
You want to hear it?
Yeah, I'd love to hear it. Man, 1960s. This is gorgeous. Oh, wow. It's like a sewing machine.
Yeah. Didn't even give it gas.
Wow. Amazing.
Whopping 36 horsepower.
It's not bucking, it's really
No.
nice.
It's a great motor.
Yeah. So do you do all your own mechanic work too, or do you have somebody?
I'll do minor stuff,
Okay.
but anything big that I just don't feel comfortable with, I'll take it. I've always taken it to Clyde's Air Cooled in Athens, Georgia.
Okay. Yeah.
They do. He
That's
does
awesome.
a great job.
Yeah, because I mean, you're changing oil, this and that, whatever, but
Yeah.
pulling the motor, changing out the heads, and
Yeah,
you're doing,
I've done it.
boring it out.
It's
It's not fun.
you don't have a shop. I mean, it's a pain.
It's not
so.
fun. Yeah. Even with a shop, I think it's not fun.
But Clyde's great. Yeah.
I like this. Wow. Okay, you can kill it. This is great. Wow. I keep saying wow, I know, but I'm blown away. It's the patina, like you said. It's just really beautiful. Man. So good. Yeah, as you get into these vintage cars, you find out that all of them have this specific history, and all of them have, I like the little Jesus guy here. poking
Yeah,
through.
that was there when I got it, so I just left him there.
He's great. All of the stories that they had been through, you know, whatever, since 1960. Obviously, it's been around since Kennedy was elected. Wow. Yeah, look at this dash.
Cool.
This is, oh man. Okay.
So I was at an antique store and I found this little
Bud vase?
It's like a, yeah, well, I looked at them and I was like, you know, I can make my own.
You did a great job. What a great idea. You have that memorable like travel bottle, and then you make a thing, and then you put a magnet on it. That's great.
It had an interior in it, but I just ripped it all out. I mean, it just looks
no, it's better because it matches the
right.
road. Yeah, you can see all of it because you don't want the carpet just ruins it.
Yeah.
I know we talked about the Porsche smell, but the bug smell is pretty great too.
I know.
It's all those.
I don't know if it's the vinyl in the seats.
Yeah, it's all baked in.
What is it?
Look at these beautiful door cards. Dude, this bug is in amazing condition.
It is. I think so. For a patina bug, I mean, it's reliable. I mean, it just goes.
And the echo in here is
right. There's yeah.
We could close the windows and have a concert, right?
Exactly.
It's so great. Oh man. So what's next for this bug? Do you have any plans to change anything? Or
it's actually going to a new home today.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
Today. So I got here on the one day.
Yeah, we worked out a deal about 20 minutes before you showed up.
Oh man, I'm gonna miss it. How long have you had the bug for?
I think I had it like 3 days before you saw it, so it's probably maybe a few months.
Okay, so this is just a transitional thing. Get out of your system, enjoying it.
Everything's transitional. You know,
right? Nothing's forever.
I always come home with something and say, I'm not going to sell it. This is it.
This is the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember my wife at the time, years ago, she used to say, I'm surprised I'm still around.
Right.
Because
don't upgrade me, please. Yeah. Okay, so this is going away. You took a watch. You made a 60s Beetle. Yeah. Now you're taking a 60s Beetle and you're going to go back to a watch, or?
No, I'm trading it for a 76 bay window bus.
Oh, man.
So, yeah.
Man, that's coming today.
That's coming today.
Can you shoot some video of it and send it to me?
Absolutely.
I would love to see it because I was checking out, not that I was looking at the bug, but I was looking at the bug and I was like, look at this bus door in the back here.
Well, I needed, it's funny because the bus that I found is lacking a driver's door.
Is it really?
No.
So you got the door first. And then, look at this. This is so cool. What's the story behind the door? Where'd you get that?
I found that on Marketplace. You know, you can find everything on Marketplace.
Wow.
So I found that, and
this is killer.
And the guy had it, all painted up.
Yeah.
I loved it.
Yeah, it's really cool. So much history, so much aging. Yeah.
Yeah.
Again, working in the film industry, people try to age this and do this and make it, faux, but this is impossible to make it look like this.
Yeah.
From 50 feet, behind the lens and whatever, all day, right?
Yeah.
But when you get like this and you're looking at your finger, you're like,
that's original.
This is all original rust and crust. This is great.
Exactly.
Man, what a collection, dude. This is so great. Wow. I love it.
Thank you.
Unbelievable. Wow. The bus is coming in.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm excited. And it has air conditioning. So. Yeah.
It is so hot in Atlanta. People don't understand. It is so hot in Atlanta.
Yeah.
It's really, really hot in Atlanta.
The Broncos going next week to have air conditioning put in it. And I always said, if I find a hard top, air conditioning's going in, that's going in. And then I found that and I was like, it's got air conditioning.
Wow. So you only own the one motorcycle, which was your dad's, right? So you're more of a bug guy, a car guy.
Yeah,
really
definitely. I was, I had a motorcycle dealership for 6 years and I loved it. My whole family was into motorcycles. But, I started going away from motorcycles because, everybody's on their phones, looking down at their lap,
it's dangerous.
It's dangerous, So I do miss it. I'm going to go back to probably trail riding, doing that.
How can you get a vehicle that's going to be as inconsistent and reliable as a motorcycle, but still give you that same, it's a Beetle.
Yeah.
Because it'll break down.
These are more fun.
Yeah.
These are more, I was never a Beetle guy, air cool guy. I was into all kinds of cars. Then I had a 1957 wooden boat. Okay. That I could not sell. Nobody wanted this thing. And it was beautiful. Traded it straight up for a 73 Beetle. It was my first Beetle. After I drove that, and I was like, that's it. I'm a Beetle guy.
The two best days of a boat owner's life is the day they get it and the day they sell it, right?
Yeah, that's right.
That's how it goes, right?
Yeah. But I was hooked on Beetles after that. So.
But you can't tell me that you've been a motorcycle dealership and you only have the one bike?
No, I got another bike.
Right? I knew, like, you got another bike. Can we see the other bike?
Of course.
Who is this guy? Oh my gosh.
Kimball.
What's this, Drew?
Yeah, so I got that from John at Blue Moon.
Wow.
She wants to tell stories about it as well. So I got a old Bonneville Triumph from John, and this was hanging on his balcony, that little indoor mezzanine he's got.
Drew's got
I love that
John's
shop.
got all this stuff.
I love that shop. And
Wow.
He had that hanging up there, and I was like, all right, I'll do the deal with the Triumph if you sell me that. And he's like, I don't know if I want to sell it. You know, John. And
if you could pry artwork from John, you are negotiating.
Right?
John,
He's like,
John
the guy's not painting it anymore. And so, so I was able
excellent.
to get it. Yeah.
Place of pride. I love it.
Yeah,
It's
I love
excellent.
it. I said I've got a perfect spot for it.
Wow, dude, it's killer. Okay. I'm sorry. I'll turn back to like.
Yeah, so this is 1947.
What? He's
Bought this-
got an Indian in his house.
Bought it 25 years ago
Wow.
at a Des Moines, Iowa.
Dude.
Yeah.
Killer.
Well, where else would you put a beautiful Indian?
Did I do good? Wow.
So this is cool. So I bought this 25 years ago. Okay, go, come here. And at a Des Moines, always wanted an Indian. Actually, didn't know I wanted an Indian. And I didn't know
It's a skirted Indian, Drew.
Yes, and my grandfather, my mother's father, was always into motorcycles, and he was into Indians.
Right.
So I didn't really know this until much later in life. So I got this, and I called him up, and he was like, "How does it look?" and everything, and I was like, "It's great, but it's missing the speedo and the amp meter."
Okay.
And he's like, "Let me, Depression era, don't throw anything away, right?" He's like, "Let me check this box that I have."
Right. Never throw anything away.
Never threw anything away. And he bought it as a basket case.
Okay.
Put the bike together, but never ran the gauges.
Oh.
And he had it in the box. And
NOS gauges.
they
NOS.
were on the bike
Okay.
that he bought as a basket case. So, but he only had like one fender, so he cut half of it and put half in the back, half in the front. And I got a picture in the hallway. I'll show you.
Yeah.
And so, but he still had the amp meter and the speedo from that bike.
Nice.
And there's a picture of my mom standing in front of it, and she's just a little girl in front. So he had this thing since then. Never threw anything away. Isn't that crazy?
That's crazy, and I love the shifter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, there was a guy years ago that was doing those glass, the spun glass.
Yeah.
And what's cool is that Speedo has a 130 mile an hour face. So from 1901 to 1953 of Indian's life, they only did 130 mile an hour face 2 years, 39 and 40.
Man.
And the rest of them were 110 mile an hour. So that's a very rare speedometer.
Oh, and I'm wearing an Indian shirt. Like,
I know, I saw it.
I had no idea.
Yeah.
Wow, this is amazing. Look at this bike.
Yeah.
So it's an indoor kept cat mostly. Maybe a bike show you might take it out, but you would trailer it there, trailer it back.
Yeah, I haven't taken it out in 10 years. So, I put about 10 to 12,000 miles on it.
Is it a thing that if you do drive it, it might diminish the value on it, or?
No, I'm just afraid of wrecking it because it's because it's all original tins.
Because somebody's gonna pull out in front of you, you're gonna have to
Exactly.
lay her down and then whatever.
And it was like my first like real motorcycle, my collectible that I loved. And I always, when I bought it, I said, this is gonna be something I'm gonna hang on to. It has my grandfather's parts on it.
Yeah,
so.
It's got the front.
Isn't that crazy?
So good.
And then I had a friend.
I gotta touch it.
A friend of mine years ago had a company called Marietta Vintage Cycles.
Okay.
And he would do the seats and saddlebags and mud flaps for old Harleys and Indians.
Okay.
And he's gone now, but that seat he didn't do. But I had another one that he did. But I helped him, and I got to make these mud flaps 25 years ago. And got to use the tooling, cut them out, and put all the
it's excellent
rosettes on it.
Rear mud flap too.
Yeah.
Wow, it's awesome, dude. I love it. Yeah.
Me too.
Because I think the skirt, once you do a skirted bike, right, it makes it feel like those old vintage cars, right, with the fenders all covering the wheels. It just
streamlined look.
It just looks great.
And when and if you've never ridden one before, they ride as good as they look. I mean, it's like going down the street on a cloud. So I can drive now, very limited. I haven't driven that much, right? But I can drive, and I'm confident with shifting. But I've never driven hand shifter. Shift, yeah.
So what is the time to acclimate yourself and learn? Like, is that a whole big process, or
it's a
do you
process?
Stall out a lot, or
at first, yeah. I mean, I remember sitting on the bike and just practicing.
Okay.
Right, and just because it's toe forward for engaging, where Harley was heel back to engage. Yeah. It's like they did everything opposite, right?
Oh, okay.
So they wanted to keep the Indian riders and the Harley riders separate, so everything was opposite of each
Yeah.
other. So it's toe forward. It's just like driving a car. You drive a manual.
Right, yeah.
So it's just like that, and it's just getting going, and getting that, finding that friction zone, like you learned, right?
Yeah.
Then once you're moving, it's
Okay.
It's pretty cool. I mean, it's pretty easy. It's like anything, you just need seat time and practice.
Yeah, I'm gonna ring up John and maybe get a lesson. I think he'd be the guy to talk to me about the history of the hand shift, whatever. Right, he probably has a right and a left hand shift example in his shop.
Yeah, well, I would do the left hand shift. I would keep mine when I got this. The throttle was on the left, and that's how they originally were.
Right. Yeah. For the military, right? So they could pull out the gun and.
I've heard that, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure exactly why they did it, but I know that I wanted it switched over because that's what I was used to.
Yeah, because you need to have that. Break.
I wanted some sort of
normalcy
to it, you know. So
it's gorgeous, man. I think you're right in keeping it indoors because just pebbles and rocks. Let's say nothing happens at all, and you gotta come home and there's like the rock that bounced off the road that got the fender. You'd be like sitting here, and weeks later you'd be like, why did I go that one Sunday? Was it worth it?
I know. It's good, just right here.
I love it. I love it to death. Wow, dude. Man, oh man. So clean too. Like, look at these.
Yeah, the fins. There's a couple broken, but like right here, but they're original.
I didn't see it. Yeah,
You'd have to really be seeing it.
I got some broken fins.
I've got a picture also on the wall of my grandfather's Scout, like what you have.
Oh, let's see the pictures. Is that okay?
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
Yeah.
What about me? Okay. So cute.
Yeah, she wants it. She thinks you're here for her.
I am. Everyone's here for her.
And there's my mom and her sister.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a
and
great
so
picture.
Does that bike look familiar?
It does. Look at that.
That looks like yours, right?
Yeah. I love it.
And that's the same one down below.
So great. Look at this. You got all these vintage cars and bikes.
This is all my grandfather's stuff. That's my mom on her Whizzer. She had a Whizzer.
Oh yeah. Okay. That's great.
So this is a bill of sale. I don't have my glasses on.
Me neither.
But
it's a focus.
This bill of sale, he traded in his Roadster for like $25 credit for this Plymouth.
Wow.
Yeah, and that's the original bill of sale.
I am born the wrong time, Drew. I want to be born back when I can exchange $25 for a whole car. Look at this gorgeous car.
Yeah, that's in Key West. Yeah.
Wow, I love the shot with her with the hose. This is great.
Isn't that cool?
Yeah, look at this.
That's in Miami Springs.
Amazing. These are awesome, dude. Thank you for sharing this with us.
Of course.
This is beautiful. Wow. Dude.
Yeah.
Amazing. Yeah, Drew. So all these cars, all the bikes, whatever, dude, amazing. Thank you so much. Thanks
You're
for
welcome.
having me.
Thanks for coming by.
I'm in love with. I can't believe we're gonna miss the car.
Yeah. Well, I'll call you when the bus comes and we can do a little
deal.
video
Awesome.
on that one.
All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks so much. See you next week. And keep on rolling these awesome cars.
Thanks, man.
Appreciate it.